Hi, this is Not a Spring Chick, and today we've got breaking news for you from the fashion industry. Magic, which has had its annual, well, actually twice a year, major trade show in Las Vegas, the industry standard, now looks like it may be feeling the crunch because Christian, well, there's a new trade show in town. It's called When I Move, You Move, over at Caesar's Palace, the same day as Magic, and, well, Christian knows how to shake up the fashion industry. So, what? Christian, oh yeah. Remember Don Ed Hardy, right? Christian Audiger. So, well, for now, we'll bring Oldecam on for comments on the headlines of today for turning our nation around.
And basically, that statement that he made to Democratic leaders is pissing off a lot of the people in the press because they've, let's see, a well-known person on the left that said he's one arrogant SOB, it's going to cost him the election.
Moderate quake shakes buildings, nerves in California.
And they said that it's basically a prelude to what's going to happen. The big one is coming. Now, they think it's sometime within the next few years now.
And as you noticed yesterday, the weather was changing, and earthquake had happened when we were en route to do Oldecam.
But the weather, bad weather tends to go with earthquakes, and it really got cold and it got dark.
Yeah, as you probably noticed watching Oldecam from yesterday. Wildfire forces California residents to choose between homes and pets.
Should never be any choice, it's the pets.
Yeah, I agree.
That's right.
That's why
you can replace a home, you can't replace a pet.
And that's why you have a vehicle that you can take all your pets in with you, too. Woman charged with drowning newborn son, setting home on fire.
I know.
What?
Okay. When women have children, it tends to hit some women very badly.
I would say.
Marie Osmond, it hit badly. Postpartum depression.
Probe. Explosion on Qantas jet set shrapnel through cabin floor.
And they still can't figure out whether it was an oxygen bottle that went off or whether it was an explosive. It's impossible to tell.
Obama discusses housing crisis with Treasury chief.
Basically he wants the government to put up more money for people that basically couldn't afford to buy their homes to begin with, and will lose them no matter what.
Yeah, isn't that where they're trying to stabilize the prices where they were?
Yeah, they said this is good because this plan helps what you get out of it if you bought your house regularly, that the neighborhood doesn't depreciate anymore. Well, folks, the neighborhood's going to continue to depreciate because the people that can afford the homes are now starting to lose them.
Indictment of Stevens adds to bleak GOP prospects.
Yeah, because the Democrats now sense that they don't need Obama. If they get 60 Senate seats, you will find the support for Mr. Obama start to wane.
Oh, so Stevens changes the tide for
That's right, and it showed up
the majority
in the polls today.
Iraq's rebuilding planned at nearly $120 billion.
I think, what is that about? Takes them about 2 years to go up with that much money if they actually sell their oil.
LA blocks new fast food outlets from poor areas.
Yeah, basically, that's the start. They intend to block them from all over the city because they are we're going to basically the food show that comes up in August, and the California Restaurant Association says, what is next? Are they going to have police officers at every fast food place arresting people that are eating improper food?
Well, I don't understand this thing about banning fast food. It's ridiculous. It started with the trans fats.
Well, they have this idea that if we ban these places, higher quality restaurants will move into that area and people will go there to eat sit-down meals. No.
The reason people go to fast food restaurants is because it's fast.
One of the better quality and larger sit-down restaurants, Brennigan's, filed for bankruptcy today and closed 100 of their restaurants because people are not going to them because they can't afford the prices.
And actually, we'll be talking about stretching your dollar on eating out later today. Obama says he'll order review of executive orders.
Yeah, Obama basically has teed off the people over at MoveOn.org and on the left by his fact that he's not going to pull the troops out of Iraq the first day like he had promised, and it's going to be gradually over 16 months, and about 50 to 60,000 are left. He's now had to give them something else, so he's promised them the head of George Bush, Cheney, and all Republican elected officials.
Analysis, McCain tried. I know you got. I don't even know what to say about that one.
Yeah.
Analysis, McCain tries to soothe tax hike fears.
Well, yeah, basically this morning, he said the difference between me and Mr. Obama is I will admit when I made a mistake. No, I'm not going to raise that tax.
You better watch out. What president was that
George
said my
Bush
lips are
Sr.
still...
Read my lips. No new taxes, any raise taxes.
Dunkin' Donuts to offer healthier menu items.
Okay, they don't go to Dunkin' Donuts or Krispy Kreme to eat healthy items. Nobody's going to buy that stuff.
Is there...
Basically, I mean, okay, my mother was one of the founders of, she was one of the corporate executives that was, actually Dunkin' Donuts is part of Daddy's company, folks, whether you know it or not, but they built that because they wanted people to guilty pleasures. What guilty pleasure is there in eating healthy food?
Jerry Lewis cited for gun in luggage for the Vegas police.
82 years old and arrested now. He says it's a prop. They say it's not, and they said it doesn't make any difference because he's guilty no matter what.
Well, if it's a gun, it's a gun.
Yeah.
Prop or not, right?
That's right.
Democrats to punish Republicans in Bush administration.
They started it this morning. They basically filed charges against Karl Rove, and they said they intend to file charges against everyone connected with the corrupt Bush administration, including the President of the United States. It's why their rating is the lowest of any Congress in the history of this nation. It got to do with vindictiveness, and that's what Democrats are known for.
Iraqi fighters extort and kidnap to raise funds.
Well, they extort and kidnap in Mexico to raise funds, so what's the difference?
And it's not just Mexico and Iraq either.
They do it in this country. They do it in Canada.
House formally apologizes for slavery and Jim Crow.
Okay, I don't, okay. I mean, I know that Not a Spring Chicks family has been here since, since the days of the great gold rush in California. My family, on one side, are Native American Indians. On the other side, we're from Germany, folks. We had absolutely nothing to do with that, and the law is very specific. The sins of thy father shall not be invested upon that of their children. So what in the hell are they doing apologizing for me? I wasn't here. And that is an apology in my behalf. I resent it.
Delta Air doubles fee for second checked bag to $50.
And all the other airlines are going to start jumping on. And remember, every piece of luggage, they don't have to, unless you have your luggage that you carry on that will fit in that exact thing that is specified, it is called your first piece of luggage. So basically, you're going to get dinged for that one and $50 for the next one now.
Ouch.
Right.
Breaking news, IOC admits censorship deal with China.
Yeah.
Well, come on. We kind of knew that. It's China.
I know. We knew everybody, but the IOC knew it. Okay, the press found it out yesterday when they tried to dial up the internet from the press center. We were actually invited to go as non-credential, but the press found it out when they tried to to read the news and found out they couldn't even access their own sites because they're forbidden.
Oh no. Yeah. Olympic panel ends ban, says Iraq can go to the games.
Yeah, but only the people that are in the opposition party are allowed to go.
Ooh. Let's see. Reuters loses right to use crucial IM technology.
Yeah, okay, here's one. Reuters was bought by a bunch of pencil pushers. The pencil pushers didn't read the fine print on anything they signed, and now they're basically going to lose the ability for people to do instant messaging between, for the reporters and for people that are not reporters, because 60% of all of Reuters material comes from people off the street, and that's not going to be able to be used now.
Judge ruling on Sprint fees is blow to the industry.
Yeah, basically they can't charge you for walking out on your contract.
But McCain extends olive branch to Pelosi and Gore.
Well, yeah, because McCain is a moderate Republican. He wants to be able to do business.
A Monty Bubbleism from the Mark Twain of the Animal Kingdom.
Well, it's very important that you do things unless it's not important that you do them. It's an oxymoron.